General Manager Bob Quinn addressed the media on Monday, talking about why the Lions are making a coaching change and what he's looking for in the next hire. Lions head coach Jim Caldwell leaves the field after the last game of the year, a 35-11 win over the Green Bay Packers. Photo, Daniel Mears/Detroit News. Allen Park. With a swift, decisive move, GM Bob Quinn just reset the Lions' standards and ratcheted the expectations. In some ways, that was the easy part. Now, the tough part, it's on Quinn himself to reach those standards. The Lions fired Jim Caldwell on Monday despite a winning record, albeit a modest 9-7. Quinn saw what many saw, that the Lions couldn't beat the top teams, that they'd hit their ceiling after 4 seasons under Caldwell. It was the correct conclusion, let's be clear on that. Caldwell's time had run out, and now the clock shifts to Quinn. It also shifts to Matthew Stafford, who will enter his 10th season with a new head coach and perhaps a new offensive system. Stafford said Monday he'd love to keep playing under coordinator Jim Bob Cooter. A couple hours later at his news conference, Quinn said the next coach would pick his staff, and no current player would be involved in the interview process. More, Lions Bob Quinn open-minded in search for best coach. In strong words and deeds, Quinn just stamped his imprint on the franchise as he enters his 3rd season, after arriving from the highest standard franchise in the league, the Patriots. It was noteworthy for its departure from the norm here, and impressive in its clarity. This was all Quinn, without apparent influence from owner Martha Ford, who released a glowing statement about Caldwell after his early morning dismissal. Players also praised Caldwell, who posted a winning record in 3 of his 4 seasons and had the highest winning percentage of any Lions coach in the Super Bowl era, 36-28 regular season. Measuring stick of mediocrity. Caldwell is a decent coach and a genuinely good man, but in winning organizations, sentimentality gets trumped by stark calculation. Quinn said the record wasn't good enough, and it isn't. He essentially expressed this without saying it. If the Lions are sick of being tied to their dreary past, they need to stop measuring themselves against it. Quinn also took responsibility as he embarks on a crucial search, with numerous teams competing for coaches, and with the Lions sitting somewhere between contention and intention to contend. At the end of the day, I wanted to take this team to the next level, Quinn said. And to me, that's winning championships, that's winning playoff games, and that's winning the Super Bowl. Ultimately, I'm the person in charge of the football operations of the Detroit Lions, and ultimately, the record we've had the past 2 years is on me. When asked if the talent on the roster was capable of finishing better than 9-7, Quinn answered, yes. More, reports, Patricia, Austin among candidates on Lions' interview list. In his mind, the Lions underachieved, and I'm not sure that's accurate. They had holes on the offensive and defensive lines and no running game whatsoever, and that's on Quinn.